AfterBuzz TV Network. Now the largest new media platform on the web and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for the A-List Dallas. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest A-List Dallas news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for the A-List Dallas.
I'm a little bit rock and roll. I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville.
Cute. I like this.
Donnie and Marie.
Yeah. I love Donnie and Marie.
I live for them.
I love them.
This is my theme song. I think last week was my theme song also.
Last week, the
Jesse's
Brokeback
just
Mountain
playing
sound.
I think so.
Yeah.
I want that song playing as I walk. This one. Sorry.
Hello, and welcome to the AfterBuzz for the A-List Dallas. This is the 5th episode. It sounds really loud in my ears right now. But there we go. I forgot what I was going to say.
Your name.
Oh, I know what. Before I even tell people my name, you're probably watching us and wondering why we're all wearing like parkas. It's freezing.
49 degrees.
Yes,
It's really cold in LA.
Freezing. It's really cold in LA if you don't live here, and even the hot bright lights in the studio could not fix this problem. So my name is Jackie Borowski. I'm one of your hosts. To the left of me is
Cameron Marston, and I'm wearing shorts.
who's wearing shorts and a ski cap.
Yeah.
Across from me,
Natalie Vratney.
And David Skiffalidi.
and in the booth we have two superstars.
Kenny Harrison.
Kenny loves being here.
Speaking in a box.
I am in the box, yes.
And voice of God.
And the voice of God is...
TJ Jesse Janity.
We're wearing fur, by the way.
They're
You're all
wearing
in.
fur, and they're also in shorts.
Yeah.
It is chilly in here.
That's the LA
They're
way.
wearing, yeah, they're wearing fur underwear.
You wear a fur, but you wear shorts. Perfect, thank you.
I went to a furry party once.
What?
Just on
Yes.
the fur topic. It was
Yes.
weird.
A furries party?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Natalie
I
has
just ended up there.
pictures.
I have one
I-
picture of me and two furries.
Later we need to
Yes.
chat.
Like,
Our systems detect that a host has wandered off the subject. Please return at
Sorry.
once.
I'm back.
Our systems detect that a host has wandered off the subject. Please return at once.
This
Our
sounds like
systems detect
It's
that a
too
host
long.
has
Turn
wandered
it
off the
off.
subject. Please return at once.
this sounds like something you hear on Star
Bolt
Tours.
that
This
hat.
wasn't off subject. We were talking about fur underwear.
Yes. Okay. Speaking of fur underwear, let's talk about James's new club promoting endeavor. Stint.
What about it?
Well,
boring.
this is another one of those like
wah, wah.
this is another one of those like force a job on these people like deals. Somebody like was like James, you should probably have a job because I forget inchwear, because the inchwear thing is getting stale, so we need to have someone else pretend to have a job. So he's like,
God.
okay, I guess I'll be a club promoter. And so what'd you guys think about that? What'd you guys think of the party with, again, 3 people?
Well, he talks about how many friends he has and how popular he is, and like
such a
he's
social
always
butterfly.
drinking and social butterfly. And no one showed up except the people on the show.
Right.
Either it's no one wants to be on the show, like no one that they actually know wants to be part of their reality show,
I would totally agree with that.
or they don't have any friends.
I also
I could see
think that,
both. I could see
like,
both.
also, like, I still find it hard to, I don't know, I still don't feel like there's a huge, is there a huge gay community in Dallas? If you know, call in, because I just don't see it. And it's like, this is again one of those examples. It's like,
Apparently they've all slept with Levi.
I know, right? And
That's why they didn't show up.
the most exciting thing to me at that party was that there were male pole dancers. I've never seen a male pole dancer in my life. I was like, wow.
Has anyone ever been to MJ's?
You need no.
Or
you need,
Mickey's?
no.
Just
You guys,
saying. That's what it
you
reminded
guys
me
need
of.
to go to the Catch.
Oh yeah.
Is that anything like
But
MJ's?
make sure you wear your
The
bulletproof vest.
MJ's is small,
Oh,
small
Lordy.
fish.
What?
What is?
That just opened up a whole new world for me, that place.
Oh, then you need to go to the Catch.
I enjoyed it. They had like a hot body contest.
Are there pole dancers that are men?
There are men on like bar poles, the side poles,
Okay.
that can actually clap their own booty. Oh, Lord.
What's
And
everyone doing after this?
There's females in the center on actual poles, and then the men are all on the sides, like on ballet bars.
Nice.
Wait, where is this?
The Catch.
What city?
I went there this past weekend and I didn't see that.
What city
Uh-oh.
are we talking about?
I think
Pico-
I caught a yeast
Pico-
infection from walking.
Pico Rivera?
Pico and
Crenshaw.
Isn't that the place Janora told us
Not to go.
not to go? And you said had
I'm not saying
fried
it's
chicken.
safe. I'm just
They
saying
do
as
that.
far as the
Fried
best
chicken
strippers I've
after
ever
12:30.
seen.
Hey, we can go
said
and
the
have
best
fried
strippers?
chicken and see booty
Well,
clapping.
when I was in New York, there were some good strippers, but it was few and far between. Like there
See, I
was
feel
like
New
one
York has
star
much
and
better
like
strippers.
seven that they pulled off the street to cover the one star.
I also like that Dallas apparently like Chase can't find strippers without this one guy, so he has to call Levi and
Or you mean
have
James?
James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, James can't find strippers without this guy, so he has to call Levi and pull up like the same 5 strippers that were in the ape suits.
Because
probably
they were
just-
just the best dancers.
It's
But
just
they
the way
were
to tie in
different
inches.
guys.
Yeah, they were
They were
different
completely
guys.
different guys. And why couldn't he go find his own underwear?
And why does Levi know the only strip? Well, that's beyond.
That
of
is
course,
like,
Levi knows.
of course
Yeah.
he knows all the
Yeah.
strippers in Dallas.
Well, I think they used the inchwear because it was a military theme, and
They didn't. The one guy was wearing To Exist.
Oh. He just went. I think he just went out and bought underwear and sunglasses.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
that's
saying,
how
like,
lazy
why
Chase is.
couldn't
And why or James? I'm sorry, I keep getting them confused. And I actually do love Chase, and just started following him on Facebook, and I'm still fucking up his name. I'm sorry, Chase.
wow.
And you just F-bombed.
Love it. She started it. The bag is
Sorry.
open. So James is boring. He's ridiculously blessed, but supposedly he's broke, and that's all we got for James. What's next?
Oh my God. And he's a drunk.
No, but I had one more
That's it.
thing, and I can't remember it now. Oh well, I'll get back to it.
You'll get back to it.
Is he rich? Is he broke? What's going on?
It wasn't him
he's
being
a
rich or
trust fund
broke.
baby running out of money.
Which is
was it.
possible. But earlier on, he was getting a haircut and he's like, I'm just so ridiculously blessed, but I'm unhappy.
I don't have any friends. I guess I'm broke.
Oh,
Where's
I
my
showed
line?
the no
I know
friends
what it
showed at the
was.
party.
I know what it was. I'm sorry. It's a spacey day. Why did it only take him a week to plan this party? Like, doesn't it take longer to if you're gonna have a huge party and plan it? Like, that's probably why
Not
there
if
were
you
no
do it
people there.
correctly.
I just want to say, do you guys recognize the parallel between Austin and James? How they're both broke,
And lack of friends.
no money,
Chubby.
and chubby.
Yes.
And drink a
Really
lot.
broke.
And gay.
And Levi's
And-
chubbier than him.
The
And
fluffing
stupid.
option he offered to fluff the dancers.
Yes,
and Austin
he
I don't know.
did.
What's going on in
fluff.
that booth over there?
I know, right? There's only one mic in there.
There's a wind tunnel.
And its name
So
is
cold.
Jesse.
Girl, please.
Bitch, police.
Beach up, please.
Jesse, what? Go around.
That's a new one. We're gonna support the Bitchapalooza.
They need to have some like weirder accents on this show. Although,
Well, they need a
It
foreign
seems-
guy, but it's Dallas.
yeah, but it seems like this cast at least like gets along better than the A-list New York cast. I mean, they're like, we're
For
gonna
now.
fight. Yeah, we're gonna fight. But then we're not really fighting. Just
They'll
kidding.
pray for each other.
It's because
Yeah.
it's the South.
And they want to pray for each other. I want to start a drinking game that's about you drink every time Chase doesn't wear pants.
Or
Because-
tosses his hair.
Yeah.
Chase?
Chase, he always wears shorts. Natalie was
Like
pointing that out.
Daisy
And
Duke
it's like the
shorts.
only time in this episode we see him wearing pants is when he's in the tuxedo.
And also, he was wearing
suit.
pants at the military party, and it
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
look
he
like
was.
right. I wanted
He
him to
was
wear
wearing
white shorts.
Jeans.
Yeah, that's.
It's summertime.
But I loved his Daisy Dukes in the beginning.
Oh yeah, his.
I thought-
There was a shot. His balls were coming
Yes.
out at one point.
Yeah.
I wanted to pause. Sorry,
Ooh, Whitman.
did want to pause though.
I did not think that was. Never mind.
So let's talk about the let's talk
Where
about
I'm
the
going
love
with that.
triangle / quadrangle
Square.
square. I don't know what I'm
Wait, who's the
saying.
fourth?
I sound like Ashley.
Tyler, Chase, Levi.
Did you say you wanted to see
Ryan?
paws on Chase's balls?
Yeah. that
Jesse came late.
God,
Jesse
Jesse.
came
I
late
was
to
try-
that
Welcome,
party.
everybody. This is Jesse Janity.
I was trying to fix the microphone, but wait a minute. What?
Just
Yeah.
because I want to. There's no reason for it.
I know there is not.
Are you into
I-
Chase?
I've done caught on already. Every time she sends an email, I know there's.
Me?
I like her.
Are you into him? Answer my question.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Would you
he's
kiss
cute.
him?
He's the cutest.
I am
Totally.
into him.
Yeah.
I am into him.
Oh, Chase?
Chase. His hair too.
I'm confused. Who are we talking about?
The front
I have a
Chase.
threesome with Chase and Austin.
Really?
Okay, I'll just do a twosome.
That would be the weirdest
Chase.
threesome ever. You would like be sitting in the corner, just like watching.
No, she'd be sitting outside.
She'd be brushing
I'd be
Chase's
sitting
hair.
outside. I'd be brushing their hair.
You'd
and then
be
I'd sit
making the
outside crying.
bacon.
Making bacon, that's right.
Actually, I do it for the bacon in the morning because that
Yeah.
breakfast
That
just looked
breakfast
really
did
good.
look good.
You both are
I was really
gross.
impressed.
Muscle milk eggs.
At least
That
I know
sounds
I'd be
tasty
eating
to you.
healthy
It looked good.
and less
Look
calories.
nasty.
But Natalie and I, we go food shopping, so we apparently think that the same things are okay.
Just like your naked juice.
And
I like naked juice.
I like
and,
naked
So
juice.
do I.
Edamame hummus.
What the
I
hell
love
are we talking
edamame.
about?
Are we talking about
Nobody
naked juice or
knows.
naked Jews?
Warning, off subject.
No, we're not talking
Naked
about naked
juice.
Jews.
David, I thought that was a secret.
What about the naked Jews?
Our systems
Oh my
detect
God, I
that a
can't.
host has wandered off the subject.
That was you,
Please return
Jesse.
once.
A host or all the
Our
hosts? What are you
systems
talking
detect
about?
that a host has wandered off the subject.
But cut it
Please
short.
return
It's
once.
too long. We can't get back to
Our systems
subject.
detect that a host has
This needs
wandered
to be
off the
short.
subject.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please return
Come in.
once.
Come in.
I swear to God, I just had like an ab workout from laughing.
That's what we're here for. Thanks for coming.
So
Really?
stupid.
Really?
Kenny, get out of that booth.
Why? And do what? Sit on your
Okay,
lap?
so Chase and Levi, I
Hey,
think
little
their
boy.
I think their makeout scenes are pretty hot. I'm watching them, I'm like, that's pretty hot. And I don't want to see Levi make out with Taylor ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Me too.
He
Taylor's
makes
boring.
a better couple with Chase.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Plus, I like
they have
their
more
lead-ins,
chemistry.
like, want to come to my place for a cocktail?
Does anybody
Oh,
but
yeah.
me? I
You
don't. This is gross. I mean, they're making Levi is having whatever he is with both. Am I the only one that has a problem with
No,
that?
I have a
different from
problem
Jersey
with
Shore.
I,
You have
No.
a problem?
With me.
I,
Wait.
yes, I have a problem with that, but at the same time, like I'm just saying that the hotter couple, like the couple with more chemistry, would be Chase
No,
and Levi.
but you think they have? See, to me, I think that they just have sex. I think if they were to get in a relationship, I think Chase would be over him in
yes,
3
yes.
weeks. If they were to like move in together and all that, it's
Right.
just sex.
But see,
and
it's
that's all
just it's just showing that like some. I think that though it's showing the problem that some people have where they want to have sex with one person, have a lot of fun, but then to have a relationship, they want to have a different type of person, which it's
Right.
like.
Chase wants more. It's a
I
lie.
think Chase looks more like a relationship person than Taylor. Taylor just seems too needy.
I don't know
Although
if he
I
looks
thought it
like
was
relationship
sweet.
material. I think he wants to be in a relationship. I
It
don't
was
know.
sweet that he cooks food and puts it in the freezer for
And then
Levi.
he's like, I cook food, put it in the freezer, and then I'm gonna wear your skin as a hat. Okay.
Put the lotion in the bath.
Jesse, give me
Your
your mic.
skin as a hat.
So, are they living together? Or is that
No,
I couldn't keep
they're
seeing
not.
that way.
Oh.
Last week they were talking. Chase, what's his name?
Taylor.
Levi.
Levi.
No, Levi was
Hike.
talking about how Taylor wanted to move in, but
Like
he
a
didn't let
lesbian.
him.
Yes.
Like a lesbian.
Yes.
I can't wait to use that one day.
Well, it's also because their last relationship, or when they had their relationship the first time, they moved in too fast.
Yeah, they moved
together.
in too
Yeah.
fast.
Levi's gross. I'm sorry.
He is gross. No, he's gross. And you know, his laugh is just stupid. It's stupid.
It's Mr. Ed
Yeah.
with something else.
And I gotta say, I kind of like the fact that Taylor made fun of it.
Yes, and then he's like, "I love your laugh."
I
You
don't.
know what's
I don't
interesting,
want to
though?
like Taylor, but I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna end up liking him.
Really, he's so annoying
Aw.
to me.
You know.
So annoying.
Well, I
Smack
I
the
follow
shit out of
Chase on Facebook now. I'm his Facebook fan, as in real life. I'm his fan. I'm his Facebook fan. Whore. And I follow him on Twitter too.
And what does he have to say
gonna
for
go through
So
himself?
what he
following
has to
tomorrow.
say for himself is he posted a link. He did like a blog on the, I think it's like one of the official blogs. They have them
For
each
logo?
of the characters have been, or participants have been writing on this blog. Like I sent around a link to Ashley's, I think, at one point. But he was saying that he was actually good friends with Levi before all of this happened, and so he was like, a lot of the flirtation you see is just my relationship with Levi because we feel so comfortable with each other. So he's like, when you come in and you watch it, it just seems like it's me flirting with him out of the blue, which isn't like, he's like, it seems that way because you don't know their relationship.
Justifying what he did.
Right.
Exactly. I totally agree with that. He's such a liar.
No. I can see that perhaps they were friends and they were flirty beforehand, but he's still justifying the fact that he went in on someone else's man.
Yeah.
Saying he was there first, in a sense.
Not even that, just saying that, this
Saying
is
that-
how we are.
Yeah.
Well, he's clearly said it. He said it in one of his little, what are we going to call them? Sorry, asides.
Confessionals?
That one.
Yeah.
He said that, he would find joy in taking anything from Taylor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not
Was
that
he
Levi has much to take.
Wasn't he friends with
It's not like
Taylor
it-
then too, in essence, beforehand?
I think they were
If
all
he
friends.
knew
Well,
that.
he said that they were acquaintances. He didn't say that they had a real friendship. But,
All right, but they knew each other.
Yeah.
But, never mind.
Say it.
Is Levi really that much of a catch? I mean,
No, this
I mean,
is what I don't get.
It's not like I don't
It's
think it's
decreasing
not,
more
no,
and
it's
more
not a
for me.
challenge. Levi pretty much once he gets drunk, he's fair game. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
I mean,
Well,
Ashley could hook up with him if she wanted.
Judging from what I've seen of
I love
Dallas, I
that.
think there are only 5 gay people there. So
Yes.
And they're all on the show.
And they're all on the show.
So I think that's
Small
what
community.
you get.
And he's the only top.
ish.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Top-ish.
Oh my god, what do you mean you don't know about that?
I think he. I don't know.
I think there was another one who kind of admitted. Philip, didn't we decide he was the top because of his colonoscopy and he didn't want anything going up there?
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah.
but I think Levi has stirrups behind his ears too, so I don't know.
Oh my lord.
Wait, I'm trying to figure that out.
I also like.
Take your time, Natalie. It'll come
Work
to
it out
you.
in your head.
I'll get back to you guys at the end of the show.
I can wait.
We've got 49
Don't
minutes.
waste anyone's time.
Oh
Move
my
on.
gosh. I do like. On the note of Levi being
Get it
kind
together. What's going on?
of a schmuck, he has this conversation with Ashley where like Ashley's kind of expecting him to
Yeah, let's talk about
apologize to her,
I had a problem.
and I find it actually I found it kind of offensive that she, she's supposedly the only fag hag in town with the only like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay.
That's okay. Continue.
Don't worry.
Um,
You'll be
waiting.
apologizing to Glad tomorrow. It's okay. Go ahead.
And one of my notes
I
is
know,
about
that's
how
why
someone
I
said
made
it.
back
back you up.
face.
I will back you up. You can say it again. Say it again.
She's a stupid bitch.
Oh my god. What was
created
that?
Whose voice was that?
Stupid bitch.
That's right,
Uh,
Biatch.
I only say it because I call myself that.
it's
But
fine.
anyway,
For the record, we don't
You know what?
use that term in here. Then, just kidding.
I will
Yeah,
use fag.
What
hag
term? Fag?
I'm
repeatedly.
not saying it.
Oh, faggot.
No.
Okay.
The bad
so she is the only woman in a group full of guys that
Okay.
are gay, and she says, "I want you to be like a girlfriend to me," to Levi, basically saying, "I want you to be this type of stereotype of what I want my gay friend to be." She's like, "I want us to be able to like hang out and like brush each other's hair and stuff." And he like, I just find this interesting too because coming into the show, I was like, this show is not gonna like. I was assuming that Dallas was going to conform to the stereotypes that I assumed it would conform to, but it's just so weird because it's like you have this guy who is a guy's guy, and it's like, okay, he's gay too, and she's trying to change him into something else when she was basically being like, you're acting like a straight man. Well, it just shows that you can't be a certain way to be gay.
Which is weird because when Philip was with his therapist saying, how he acts a certain way, and she's like, well, how does the way you act define you as being gay?
Yes.
I thought that was a neat point. That's
Yeah,
all.
it was. It really was.
How do you act gay? Well, I'll tell you. Well, I was still bothered by the whole conversation
But
with
this
Ashley
this
and
connects
Levi.
to this. You weren't here last week, but this connects to our gay underwear. How do you call underwear gay? Like,
Oh yeah. I don't have my notes from last week.
yeah. Anyway, go on.
Any underwear that accentuates a man's package, I don't think women really care about that as much as men do. Do you really care?
I don't really care.
You want the accentuation on the ass, right?
Yeah, I prefer.
Yeah, I would really prefer.
Wait, what?
I just got very
If you want to be part of the
I got
conversation, you should
confused.
come out of the booth. Come out of the closet,
I'm
Kenny.
listening. I will never come out of the closet.
Most women are not like
I have so many friends in here.
interested in seeing a man's bulging junk through
Like
his
this
underwear.
silhouette.
Okay.
Well, like,
but so what type of underwear would you like to see a man in?
I don't really care.
All right.
Are you cool with the jockstrap?
What?
Are you cool with the jockstrap?
Sure.
So,
Whatever.
so
you can see their
Jackie,
ass,
are you
Because I can see your ass.
Jackie? Are you boxers or briefs?
You know what? I don't really care.
So Jackie, are you a lesbian?
I'm a lesbian because I don't care about men's underwear.
That's exactly correct. That is the point I'm trying
So
to make.
anyway, so Ashley and Levi are having this conversation. I was actually bothered by, well, because she made a reference about she felt she was offended or disrespected about the nipple comments. I think,
Yeah.
specifically, and
her nipples.
and he
were
said,
winking.
"Think of me as like a straight friend, or right, something
He
along
said,
the lines."
think of me
Yeah.
as a straight man.
Right?
Oh,
Then
yeah.
you should be
Qualities
more
of a straight
offensive. I
man.
mean, if any straight man, if I'm a girl and a straight man talks to me like that, you
Yeah.
know, and we're supposedly friends,
I would throw a drink in his face.
wouldn't that be awkward too?
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to be friends. You're going to talk about my nipples as a straight
Well,
man.
it's in the context of what they're saying it in. I mean, I know some of my friends would say it in a joking way if we're all having fun, but if it's already a heated conversation, that's when,
But
a girl could
that was the
potentially get
thing to me.
offended.
Like last week, it wasn't that heated of a conversation.
Well, she was mad and he was
she was
drunk.
mad
Yeah,
and
she was
he
already
was
mad.
drunk,
Yeah.
right? So
She came out swinging, and anything he said as a
he
joke
could have
would
been
be,
like, "Your hair looks crispy today,"
yeah.
and she would have thrown a drink in his
Speaking
face.
of which, who eats food and sprays
So the
hairspray while they're eating food?
Dallas.
Apparently,
So
Texas.
gross.
Dallas.
And I leave it on.
Probably the
gross.
humidity.
It was just, I was like, oh, the person behind
Jesse,
you
don't
is
think
getting a
you're
whiff of
slick.
hairspray on their food.
Whatever, they got $50 and a free meal.
That's true.
I'm talking about Jesse because he's throwing in the middle cuts.
What's he saying?
Party people, how you feeling?
What was that?
You guys have pay
Jesse.
attention. He's been throwing these in for the past like 3 minutes.
Jesse,
Who was that?
who
Jesse?
are you?
I
I turn it
cried.
on, and I leave it on.
Oh my God.
Is
You
that
guys
the,
need to spice this
is that
up.
the
'cause-
nightlight we're talking about?
Well, what about the bull riding?
Boring.
The bull riding was boring. Okay, well, you know why the bull riding was boring? Because that bull was so tame.
Yeah.
And there were 3 people in the bar besides them.
Yeah, there are always.
There's never a lot of
It's becoming
people.
the A-list New York,
Yeah.
where it's like we set it up and we put
park bench.
Yeah, we set it up on the park bench. We set it up in a bar that's devoid of people.
And I
Seem to
think
be
it
the
was
only
like a straight
patrons
bar.
everywhere.
But I
Everywhere
think
they go, they're the only group.
You know how in
must
LA
be 3 o'clock
and
in the
in New
afternoon.
York, it's pretty much open season when you shoot anything, where you can shoot down the street and people walking by, you don't have to get releases. I think in Dallas it's a little different. Like if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be. You know what I mean? Like if they're shooting on the street and someone walks by, like a PE has to run that person down and get them to sign a waiver. And I think
That
that's
should be a show.
well, it should be.
Legally-
You know what? It'd be
Hilarious.
way more interesting than the Dallas A-list, quote unquote, in my opinion.
Well, legally,
Thanks.
from a production standpoint, then this is no matter where you shoot. Actually, as long as you put up a sign.
Yeah.
Outside of wherever, as long as you put up a sign saying, if you come onto these premises, you agree to XYZ, that covers you. That's normally what people do on locations like that. They'll put up a sign. If they haven't already preset those people there, they then put up a sign. So a lot of the patrons probably just don't want to be, like someone said
Associated
earlier, just
even.
don't
Yeah.
want to be associated with the show. Whereas I think in a place
Don't say anything now. Just think about it.
I think he just got a
Super.
new
Thanks for
little board
asking.
of sayings.
No.
He's pressing them.
No.
But
He's like
that's all
looking
me,
for
guys.
them.
I'm working on my voiceover talent.
Oh my God.
You want another one?
I
Yes.
die. I die.
Okay, hold on.
Give us another one.
Okay, don't look in my
Aw.
direction.
What were you thinking?
Well, Kenny, you have 2 voices at one time. I love
I know.
Get off.
I'm a ventriloquist.
it. Moving on.
What were we talking about?
That bull was okay. Saddle Ranch. When people go to the Saddle Ranch, their
are
shit
whipped
gets
around.
jiggled and then they fall over really quickly. Like That bull was not moving, and the floor was way too close to the bull's bull feet.
And it just looked like they were all trying to be way too sexy, except for Ashley, who looked like she was having a baby. And everyone else were just slow motion and
Who said
riding
that?
the bull.
James.
James.
Said you're not birthing anything.
Yeah.
Put your
Oh
legs
my
down.
God. Oh my God.
That was tragic. It was a hot mess.
And then
I feel like
Ashley.
we should go to Dallas and go to every location they're shooting at, so they have people in each shot.
Yes.
What do you guys think about this? Since Jackie brought it up, the whole they put a sign out front. You think a lot of Dallas is closeted and they don't want to?
Yeah, I think they see the sign and they're like, all right, I'm not going here
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm not
Whereas,
going in
whereas
here.
like I'm sure if you do that in WeHo, it would be like
A mob.
In Dallas, you're like, oh no, I slept with Levi. I can't go in.
Well, I've been to bars where this stupid thing.
Sorry, that was my fault.
They all have Levi's grinder picture on their phones.
Where they have a sign out front that says, we're shooting this, this, and this. Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, that's.
No, that's the sign outside the bathhouse.
I've never been to a bathhouse.
sign outside Kenny's apartment.
Did you guys get there?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I think the last one I saw was for when that Aubrey O'Day was shooting her reality show.
Oh, that's a hot mess.
Hot mess.
Why is the VIP area so small in that club? Why is it like?
Where are we?
We're back to this.
We're back to
It's a
this.
VIP
Goodness
there.
gracious.
That's a good one.
Why? No, but why?
That's a good one. Where are we? What are we talking about?
We're on.
knows.
We're back to the party. Why?
Or
is
the
the,
bull riding bar.
Party.
or both?
Because I think that's a actual strip bar.
Oh.
And that was where he said people could go to get their lap dances.
Ah, okay. But still, that seems
Behind
like a
the
weirdly
curtain.
not curtain space. It was very non-spacical.
It was like that wall with a bench and a black curtain.
And one black curtain.
Yes,
covers the front.
exactly. Exactly.
No, it's Dallas.
What do you guys think about the best cock contest?
Do people do that?
Yeah, they do.
It's called
Where is
Foo
this-
Bar.
Where does this happen?
Oh.
Foo Bar on Santa Monica Boulevard.
these down.
Thursday
Just put it in
night.
tight
It's called Big
White
Fat
underwear.
Dick Night.
Wet it down. You're good to go.
I'm
Bar.
dead serious. So when he
I
was
had
talking
no idea.
about it, I was like,
I've never heard of this.
oh, no. When he was talking about it, he's
Oh,
like,
no,
yeah.
no. Let me tell you.
Let me tell. Oh, let
And
me
he's like,
tell you,
I did it and I
hunty.
won.
Did you like that one, Angie?
You like that one, don't you? No, he was like, oh, that's original. I was like, no, bitch, that's Foo Bar. I'm sure you've been there. you
ghetto now,
fucking
bitch.
moron.
Because he
Let's do a
travels.
field trip one day.
Well, he
We
said
just go to all the bars and then survey.
All he
it.
likes to do is drink and travel,
Yeah.
quote unquote. So I'm sure he flew out just for Foo Bar on Big Fat
BFD.
Night on Thursdays.
Are we talking about the club guy who got sick?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
no,
Juan,
James
sort
is
of.
the one that brought that idea.
But
Yeah,
Juan,
he brought the idea to
Juan was
Juan.
at the front door the night of the party.
No, I don't think.
No, that was a different guy.
Yeah,
the
that's
salt
a
and pepper
different
guy is
guy.
different.
That was it wasn't Chaz Bono.
No.
Can I ask a question though? What was the whole purpose of the party? Was just for him to throw a party?
to see
Make
if he
him
could
feel like he
make
can
it
work.
in
To
this,
Get a job.
Yeah, that
line
was
of
his
work.
his new job endeavor.
right? Be a
And it's
promoter.
like-
That's your best opportunity.
It's like me going to a bar, say, "Hey, I'm gonna like hire strippers, and people are gonna come."
Exactly.
So how
Yeah.
is that throwing a
He didn't
party?
even really do like
Anything.
Because
he
it was
didn't really-
military themed.
But the thing was, he didn't
That's original.
even buy the stuff for it
No, he
or
didn't do it.
organize
Dancers.
it. Yeah, it
He
was
posed
like
for the pictures.
He was
and
really
Yeah,
left to
stressed
the
out
wall.
though.
yes. Let's.
Oh
talk
my God! Can we get off James?
Let's talk. No.
The
let's
whole
talk about
episode
those
was about
pictures.
him.
I know the whole episode was
I
about
think
him.
it was more
Well,
about
no,
Philip,
they're
though.
Philip, too.
Philip
Philip and his
had this is a
dad.
very important
We're
episode
gonna
for
talk.
Philip.
That's our
Mr.
last
Ruiz.
topic.
That's like Mr. Ruiz number
That's our
2.
last topic.
Who abandoned him for
my
8
bad.
years.
But
Sorry.
Got that?
that's rough.
Mr.
But
Phillip?
the photos, like, why was she asking him to be straight in the photos? I don't understand. It's like this
To
is
attract
It's
more-
a sex appeal.
That's our way of saying tone it down, Mary.
No, you never.
Mary,
saw the
tone it
photos,
down.
no. Who, me?
At least she got to put some accoutrements on him. Like, unlike last time, she didn't get to do anything. But did she have even like a lighting setup? I didn't know.
She had like
brought
a little.
equipment. I saw equipment.
Okay.
But I think the photos were for flyers. I'm assuming to
Yeah.
pass around.
I wish we would have seen what the outcome of
flyer
that was.
looked like.
Because we saw the photo that was supposedly like shitty. So we never get to see what her good work is.
Well,
And hop around and jump.
It's odd to me that
You're in a field.
as each week
You're humping the wall.
goes by, Ashley seems more and more uncomfortable around each guy that she has to be with.
Yeah.
How was that?
Really? I thought
You don't see that in her face that she seems super uncomfortable, like
I think
when
she
she's
just-
alone with James or when she was alone with Philip at lunch.
But maybe it's because she doesn't. Maybe it's because those two, like, she's good friends with Chase and Taylor.
Taylor.
So I think it might have to do with her level of friendship with those two, because
And
she
maybe-
seems comfortable to me with Chase and Taylor.
Just maybe they're having a little bit more of a serious conversation that they would have in the past because they're on the show together. I mean, I don't see her as sparking a real deep conversation with somebody that she really has no care for. I mean, now they're in a show together, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't see
'cause
her
she
hanging out
mentioned-
with Philip.
He comes in like
Or James.
several days late, and she doesn't say much about that. She was just like gives him a hug and like.
She's like, oh,
But she's a
I'm on the show with
pushover.
him.
We already know that she's a pushover because she goes to confront Levi and she's just like, okay. it's
She already
okay,
got to
my
slap him.
girlfriend."
That's why twice.
We're gonna go shooting together.
We talk about this in background club.
But
If I can beat you up and slap you down for the first couple of times or the first 2 minutes, I'm good. Next time we're friends. We can fight now and be friends
That's
later.
like Jersey
Basis
Shore too.
of Bad Girls Club.
But she's
I
like
got
the
respect
she's
for
like
you.
the anti Nyasha.
I got some voodoo for these hoes.
So let's talk about Philip, who again
Great Philip.
I'm still so shocked that Philip turns out to be the one with all the really
microwaves.
really heavy
I'm
meaningful
not bothered by that, too.
storylines. I'm just like, oh, it's a little strange to me that this is who turns out to have the meaningful storylines.
I feel like
was
this is the most pushed
cute.
along from the producers, but I think it's a good thing because
No, it
he's,
is.
exploring all the stuff on camera, but you
Yeah.
know. it's good
But
for
the other
him.
thing,
He's still exploring it.
minor thing though, it was funny when his dad was talking and he's like, "You're my son," and then makes that same like crazy bug-eyed expression that Philip does, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
I told Jesse too. I was like, now I can see where he gets his animated mouth features. The
Right.
dad's the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But Philip talks like an animated bird. If you watch him, he does this whole.
Don't we agree
mute.
that this Philip is his whole demeanor is an act? Because I think when he was talking to the therapist, thank you. I would have said my demeanor suggests instead of the way I act. I think.
But
and
he's not as smart as you, Kenny.
Well,
He's
this
like
is very
23.
true.
And he said he could butch it up.
Oh, Jackie, you want to have my baby?
Hi, baby. Love you, Kenny. Love you.
Kenny, shut up.
I really want to see what happens.
Don't make me come.
I
out
really
that.
wanted to see what happens if he talks to his mom.
Yeah.
I mean, I
think
that's
he'd break down. I don't think he has the balls.
Plus,
That would be
I
the
don't see
most
her agreeing to
interesting
be
to
on the show
watch.
either. So
that was just.
And
And,
Well, I mean,
think he's
agreeing to
acting.
be on the show would already
Be a step.
be a step.
I mean, Natalie also brings up a good point that the dad is very accepting towards him and very like supportive in his conversation with the dad, but then we have to remind ourselves that he hasn't seen this person for 8 years, and he did say it hurt when you left and
Vanished.
yeah. And so he's dealing with the only parent that is giving him advice is also the same person who let him down. So that's got to be hard for him.
Or
in
who
the
had a
first place.
breather, because maybe the mom is just exhausted by her own son.
That
I can see it
is-
happening.
that
I'm
is a
sorry.
good point.
She's like, I need a break from
I
you.
agree. I agree.
Everyone,
Vacation.
people are just exhausted with him after just shooting a scene with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Energy sucker.
And I thought it was also sad that when he has the scene with Chase and you find out that Chase doesn't talk to any of his family members.
That was upsetting to hear.
Yeah.
And that I know.
He
But
seems
it's
the
so
most level-headed
true.
out of all of them, too.
It actually happens, and it's very sad. And I'm actually glad that they had that conversation.
Yeah.
That way, it sheds more light for Philip to see that even though you don't have that family behind you or that unconditional love, you still move forward and you still you live your life.
Well, some people unfortunately don't.
Well, I think it says something to the parenting skills. If
Yeah.
you raise your child strong enough to take care of themselves, I mean, we all want that emotional support group, but I'm speaking of Chase specifically. He seemingly is strong enough to kind of move on with his life, and I guess his parents did a good job. Because my thing is, why do parents have to be involved? Accepting, I can see that's your child. You love them unconditionally, or supposedly. But why do they have to be involved in his? Are we expecting them to march in a parade? Why do they have to be involved in his gay life? They can be involved. I love you, son, and this is what it is. I'm busy this week, or this is what I'm doing. What are you doing? How are you doing? Are you okay? But I don't need to show up at the gay bar and like, hey, wave my flag. And why do they have to be involved?
I'm not saying
I
that
love
they
my
have
mom.
to show
I'm
up to...
not saying that's what you're saying, but I'm just saying some people think that if parents don't get involved in the gay community, that does that make them bad parents? I don't think so.
No, but there's also something you want to be able to bring whoever you love over to your parents' house, and for holidays and things like that. It's like you want your two lives to be able to coincide.
Right. But I'm saying as far as like being involved in outside of their home, why if it's their home, and that's a different story. I'm just saying there's certain levels, because I've actually seen it where people make comments about other people's parents. I mean, it's sometimes they can't accept the whole lifestyle. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I think parents get a bad. If they did a good job parenting the child, I mean, when do you cut the umbilical cord? Yeah, we want the support group. I get it, but at some point in time, you got to live your life. And if you can't live your life because your parents aren't accepting of you or don't show you the love, then.
But I think Chase
cut
brings
bait,
up.
stop fishing.
But I think in addition to that, I think Chase brings up a good point, though, basically saying that I had to make that tough decision.
Mm-hmm.
He said I had to choose whether or not I was going to stay talking to these people who told me my lifestyle was wrong, or be my own person and go out in the world. And so he kind of and Philip's. We have to remember Philip's younger than him,
Mm-hmm.
so this is kind of the more adult advice, saying, hey, if they're not going to be there for you, then you should cut them loose.
Yeah, and I also agree. I think that Philip, his personality suggests that he wants to be accepted by everybody.
Yes.
So he wants to be the center of attention. And I think for that rejection especially from his mother, I think that really, whereas Chase, he could give two shits about whether you like me or not. And, and it shows in his personality that he doesn't need his family. I mean, like his entire family turned his back on him. But he still seems like the strong one, I don't really need you, and he's very independent and blah, blah, blah.
Well, he has a life. He's busy.
Well, there you go.
He has a job.
I mean, whereas
so Philip's gonna cry because he's not busy. Is that the parents' fault? I mean, I know where you're coming from. I get that. I'm just saying, busy yourself,
Philip
homeboy.
is blaming.
You're a human being. You're a grown adult. Grow up. You got to move on. Otherwise.
Yeah, he's holding back from living his life because he feels like not everyone accepts. I see what you're saying. He should just. Who cares? Continue living your life. And in the meantime,
Maybe she doesn't accept him because he's exhausting. He's annoying. He talks too much.
He's the bird.
I'm such a hateful person.
So maybe that's his real reason why
I'm just
she doesn't
be
really
quiet. Sorry.
care that he's gay, that he's annoying overall.
He makes it seem like he wants to go
She really
up to
just
his mom and
hates
be like,
you
I like
in
this
general.
one, I like this one, I
She's probably
like this
thinking
one,
to
I
herself,
kiss
I
this
should have
one.
gotten that.
His mom could be the biggest fag
abortion.
hag ever. She just doesn't want to talk to her own son.
The two of you.
Is that what we don't like? That word. Okay, that
What?
phrase. That's the
Abortion?
phrase. No! Gilligan!
Faggot?
Yeah,
Fag
I used
hag.
that
Or
word
fag hag.
earlier. It
What's
was
wrong with that
bad.
word?
Okay,
I
we'll
don't
use
know, he doesn't
Haggett.
like it,
We're going to
so-
use Haggett from this
I
point
just don't want to
forward.
offend anyone.
Prefer that.
Sorry for all the
What do you wanna
slurs. Can we cut to commercial?
Americans, we are way too sensitive. Get off.
Let's cut to
Get off.
commercial.
The biggest new media platform on the web just got bigger. More bandwidth, smoother streaming, lightning fast downloads.
Don't get technical with me.
AfterBuzz TV is making the jump to hyperspace. Join the fun at your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Look at the size of that thing.
AfterBuzz TV.
I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville. With a little bit of Motown in my soul. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I know I love it so. I'm a little bit country. And I'm a little bit rock and roll.
So sad
AfterBuzz TV News.
that I missed them in Vegas.
All right, so Hillary Clinton announced that Ellen DeGeneres has been named as a special envoy for global AIDS awareness. saying, I'm honored to have been chosen by Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton as Special Envoy of Global AIDS Awareness. The fight against AIDS is something that has always been close to my heart, and I'm happy that I can use my platform to educate people and spread hope. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go look up what envoy means, DeGeneres said in his statement.
She's so cute.
Always making a joke.
Ellen the Generous.
Nothing, guys?
No. Move on.
All right. So Brett Ratner apologized today for using a gay slur. Well, good thing he's not on this show. During a Q&A after a Friday night screening of his new action comedy Tower Heist.
Ugh.
According to various reports, when asked by a moderator about whether he rehearsed with his cast before shooting a scene, Ratner dismissively said, rehearsal is for fags, facing criticism for the remark.
Jesse.
Sorry. Ratner released a statement saying, I apologize for any offense my remarks caused. It was a dumb way of expressing myself. Everyone who knows me knows that I don't have a prejudiced bone in my body. But as a storyteller, I should have been more thoughtful about the power of language and my choice of words. In response to Ratner's remarks, GLAAD issued a statement saying, this apology is a good start, but we're working with Ratner's people for more action to clearly send a message to Hollywood that the anti-gay slurs used by bullies and bigots have no place in the world of entertainment or anywhere else.
So I'm going to be issuing a statement from GLAAD after the show today.
But okay, so I have to say,
No,
I'm gonna play.
I have to add
know.
to this really quick before you say this, though. I do want to add that he's already pulled out of producing the Oscars.
He's pulled out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
he's
was
not. He
confirmed
was
today.
supposed
Oh, it was?
to. Yeah,
He resigned.
He resigned.
But I
That
have
was
to
quick.
play devil's advocate just a little bit. I mean, we've talked about this plenty of times, and like
Bitch,
the
go all the
word,
way.
huh?
Why a little bit? Just go all the way.
Well, I'm just saying this. It's the power of the word that you give it, and
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't mean it and I'm not backing up because I think he's the biggest douchebag on the face of the earth. But it's just come on, like I think we as Americans, like Cameron said, I mean, we are very sensitive to certain things.
But
and
unfortunately, now he's made himself ammunition, so it is what it is. It's a done deal.
And I mean, this
Sorry,
adds
brother.
to. He's already said a lot of other offensive things. I think this was just the
Adds
icing
the
on
pot.
the cake.
Let's go. Well, start going back to. Or you want to finish the news and then go back? I want to talk about Ellen real quick. Or actually,
Well,
real
speaking of
long.
offensive, Lady Gaga has launched the Born This Way Foundation,
Lady
which she will
Gaga.
lead with her mother,
She was
Cynthia
such a bitch.
Germanata. The project, named after her second album, is titled, and its title track will focus on youth empowerment and equality by addressing issues like self-confidence, well-being, anti-bullying, mentoring, and career development. According to a statement on her website, the foundation will officially launch in 2012, and Brent Ratner will be joining.
It's sort of everything that Lady Gaga does reminds me of everything that the club kids were doing in the 90s, just in a more organized fashion.
It's smart marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
well, she's catering to her, her crowd, her moneymaker.
demographic.
Yeah.
So I don't blame
She's
her.
doing her nini. What?
Her what?
What?
He's on Housewives of Atlanta now, so he's all...
No, I don't watch that ghetto
Lamita.
And
ass.
I
She's doing
do,
her
I-
Snooki. What?
I like Lady Gaga.
I don't watch that ghetto
I
ass
like
show
watching
either.
her stuff.
I like
talking
Lady
about
Gaga too. I'm not
Housewives?
saying anything bad about her.
Oh, I'm
just
I'm
saying
not a fan
nothing she
either.
does is original.
Don't let me drop the F-bomb on you guys. I will do it.
All right, but what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just going back to the Ellen DeGeneres and being the envoy for the global AIDS global AIDS awareness. I had seen a movie on Netflix called. Actually, no, I saw it in the ArcLight Hollywood. It was a special screening for a movie called We Are Here, talking about the AIDS epidemic and its inception in the Bay Area. And if you are in the gay community, it's kind of well known that sometimes the boys and the girls, the gay men and the lesbians, don't always get along. We have our own things to say about each other.
Wait, who was in this? Who was in this movie?
It was actually no special, no stars.
Nobody special?
It was kind of like a documentary about that.
But there was
whole
nobody
period.
special in it.
Not that I know.
That you keep bringing this movie up. Named
No, but
Quentin
it's just talking
Ilias.
Oh no, that's the Adonis Factor. Sorry,
Oh.
separate one.
Kenny's giving me false information in the booth.
Oops. But anyway, the whole point was the disparaging contrast between gays and lesbians, even in the Bay Area. But when the epidemic hit, who came to the rescue of the gay community. It was the actual lesbian community that took care of the gay men because it was predominantly, that group that was hit so hard. I just thought it was interesting again, where
it's a
lesbian
lesbian,
is coming. Not that AIDS is just a gay disease, but unfortunately, we've become the poster children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Special topic, Taylor. What?
Do we have time to talk about Taylor's blog really quick?
Unfortunately, we do
Okay.
not.
What? We have 10 minutes. Predictions.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is
Go
loud.
for it. I know it's so loud. It's going on too long.
Oh, Jesus.
This is why we're losing time.
I know. And hearing.
No, talking about furries is why we're losing
I don't
time.
really.
It was on subject.
I don't really have any predictions.
Okay, so I did see the clip for next week, and
'Cause I
apparently
didn't see it, yeah.
Ashley is going to confront Chase about his affair with Levi.
Because that's her friend,
But not
right?
tell Taylor?
I don't know. I think what she's gonna do is I feel like this is my prediction that she's gonna try to give Chase the opportunity to tell Taylor that him and Levi.
Why is it
So
Chase's
here's
job,
what's gonna
though? It
happen.
should be Levi's
This
job.
is what's gonna happen. Ashley's gonna go to Chase first, talk to him, and then she's gonna go to Taylor and talk to him, and then they're gonna have a party at the end.
Yes!
And there's gonna be a fight.
Someone is going to tell Philip.
And Levi's gonna get drunk and make out with
Someone has to tell
Philip.
Philip because
There
Philip
you
has
go.
to spread the word.
Yes, you're right. Somebody does have to tell Philip. She'll tell Philip these things in between.
And then
And
Philip will work it
And
out.
then there'll be a party scene.
It also looked like there was a party, actually.
Yeah.
And it looked like
Then there was a fight at the
James and Philip fight.
party.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's new.
And maybe James throws
that's
another
new.
party.
Yeah.
With like 10
That's
people.
new. With inchwear. There has
Inchwear.
to be underwear involved.
An inchwear party.
Yes.
Another party.
Yes.
Perhaps some gorillas.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you.
Oh my god, I just got the opening scene. Where Taylor wants to get Ashley the gorilla at the dog store.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Did you
you.
notice they
Oh,
look like
that
their
was
dogs?
long
Ashley
time,
looks
David.
like her dog.
I
And
had
Taylor
no
looks like
idea.
his dog. That's weird. Their owners look like
I was
dogs.
like, why
Owners
does he
always
want to
look
get her
like
a
a dog.
gorilla?
I
My
wanted
dad
to talk
doesn't
about
look like
somebody's
his dog.
2-day marriage.
We can do it in the next episode. Kim Kardashian.
Miss BS herself.
It was BS.
Kim Kardashian.
BS.
It was
Kim
not a 2-day
Kardashian?
marriage.
How long was it?
72.
72.
No, not Miss Kim Kardashian. Prior to that, because I had to hear this sermon in the Catholic Church.
Are we talking Britney Spears? Sick.
Ooh,
tragic.
we'll do that next episode.
Wait, is that
Brittany and
recent?
Kim.
No, they're talking about the old.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.